When an alarm is activated, either by a pull station or automatically by a sprinkler, heat sensor, or smoke detector, this is what happens. The speakers on the floor of the alarm, as well as the floors above and below, will sound a 120 strokes per minute evacuation alarm tone.
Attention please, attention please, attention please. We have a fire alarm activation on floor 13, floors 12, 13, and 14. Evacuate now.
All other affected floors or zones throughout the complex receive the 20 strokes per minute alert alarm.
Attention please, attention please, attention please. We have a fire alarm activation. Please prepare to evacuate following the signal change or instructions from your warden team.
When you hear the alert alarm, be prepared to evacuate upon instructions from either the public address system or floor emergency warden team. This is the time to shut off your computers, lock sensitive areas, collect house and car keys, and whatever else may be required to prepare for an evacuation. Emergency wardens assume full control of their floor and will sweep the premises, searching all offices, storage areas, and washrooms, including all cubicles, to ensure that everyone is out. There are two different methods of evacuation. The first is the staged evacuation. A staged evacuation affects a minimum of 3 floors only, the floors of the alarm and those directly above and below. In a staged evacuation, all of the affected floors evacuate to the building exterior via a safe, smoke-free exit stairwell. Should the current stairwell become obstructed or filled with smoke, use the next lower crossover floor to access an alternate stairwell. What exactly is a crossover floor? Well, 150 King West has 2 sets of stairs, with each stairwell providing an exit route for every floor. Crossover floors, which are identified by large signs across the door, have access to both sets of stairs. They connect both stairwells, allowing evacuees to cross over to an alternate stairwell. Keep the noise level down in the stairwell. This aids the emergency wardens in their communications and allows all occupants to hear broadcasts over the public address system. The second evacuation mode is a full tower evacuation. In a full tower evacuation, all floors throughout the complex receive the evacuation alarm. All floors evacuate to the exterior of the building via a safe, smoke-free exit stairwell. To avoid the risk of flying debris and glass, and to keep the exterior exit doors clear, tenants should assemble at a pre-designated muster point at least 100 meters from the building. The tenant emergency warden will notify a building exit monitor stationed at the exterior exit stairwell door that their floor is completely evacuated and whether there are any occupants requiring assistance to be evacuated. Should an alarm be activated anywhere in the retail area of 150 King West, the alert alarm will sound, and an announcement will prompt everyone to stand by while the alarm is investigated. If an evacuation is required, the evacuation alarm and message will inform all retail area occupants to evacuate. Some of you working on the higher floors may ask why you can't go to the roof and be evacuated by helicopter. Toxic and blinding smoke, wind, and hot air turbulence make helicopter pickups very dangerous. Here are some tips to remember when evacuating your floor. Elevators will continue to run except when an alarm situation, such as fire or smoke, is present in the elevator lobby area or machine rooms. Then the elevators will home to the main floor and will remain there with the doors open. During an alarm, never use the elevators to proceed up into the building. Women who wear high heels in the workplace should keep appropriate footwear for emergency evacuation at their workstations. Changing into this footwear prior to evacuation will reduce the risk of tripping while descending the stairs. Do not for any reason return to your floor once you have left, and do not attempt to go against the flow of traffic. Stairwells will become crowded during evacuation, so it's important to descend in single file on the inner handrail. This will aid access for both fire department and security personnel. Emergency wardens will close but not lock your office door behind you to help prevent smoke damage and reduce the spreading of fire. Fire phones are only to be used to pass on pertinent information and to relay further instructions from the CACF room. Several floors may be using the fire phone simultaneously, so it's important that wardens stay on the phone until security answers.